is one of my favorite plays. A stock has gapped up and then consolidated during the pre-market. And then what I do is I get long when it breaks the pre-market high. So you'll see I just got long there. And I'm looking for this to make a quick move up. Now, these plays can move quickly against you, so it's good to have a stock in. For me, I have it right below that consolidation of the pre-market, and I'm looking for the stock to move up quickly. I may have gotten in a little bit early here, but this stock really gapped up and it was very strong, so I'm fairly confident in this move. And we see here it's really starting to move upwards, and so it's accelerating up. And here I am going to take my first profit. There we are, we're at about 2R. So that's my first profit. And now it continues on up very quickly. Again, that's why I love this play, but it's always moving quite quickly. But you do have to be careful though, because it can move quickly against you as well. But so again, there's my second taking profit. And now I'm looking for this stock to get to $15. And once we get up towards that range, you're going to see I actually mark that area. During my pre-market prep, I had seen that was an area of resistance, and it had gotten up to and touched that 15 area a few times in the last few weeks. So for me, that was a clear area of resistance, and that is where I'm looking for this to get to. Okay, so we see here it's starting to slow down a little bit. Still looks pretty strongly though. Still pretty confident it's going to get to 15. But I'm always very careful with these ones. They can move against you rapidly. So you need to be ready to get out of this if it does start to move against you. And that's also why I take profit a little bit more rapidly here, because it is a quick move and it was a good move. It's got up almost $1 since where I got in. Then for a $14 stock, that is a huge move. Very good profits right now. All right, so now it does seem to be struggling here a little bit at $14.90. I am still pretty confident it's going to get to 15, so I'm just waiting here, keeping an eye on this. Yep, still struggling at that $14.90 and starting to look a little bit talky, but let's see. Okay, and there I've taken more profit, and I'm pretty disappointed with myself for that. I should have waited longer. This is something I am working on, is having more patience. I'm worried that this stock is going to start going down because it does look toppy, but really I could give it a bit more time. Like right now, it's still looking okay. So still all right. Still having trouble breaking $14.90. I still have some of my position left. Still hoping for it to go up here. And look, here it goes. All right. Let's see if you could do it. Again, 15 was where I wanted it to get to. Unfortunately, I already just took profit, but I should have really waited. This would have been the time to wait to, and here I could have gotten you a lot more out. But such is life. So something to work on for next trade. All right, so it got up to 15 like I'd expected. And again, that area does look like it's acting as resistance. We're seeing if it start to sell off here. And that is actually what does happen. It starts to sell off here. I actually end up getting out of my position entirely at around 14.40. And the stock continues to sell off, but not very much. I think it gets a little bit below VWAP. It doesn't even go back to my starting point. And then it ends up rallying the rest of the day. And I believe it closes between $16 and $17. So it actually made quite a strong move after this. And so if I'd held throughout the day, it would have been good profit. But that's not my style of trading. I trade momentum. So for me, this was a good trade. Get in, let it go up, take profit, and then get out when it starts going against me. So for me, this is a great trade. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave a question down in the comments. I'll be happy to get back to you. Happy trading.